bowl games. There we go. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another week or weeks in NCAA football with UMass football. We did get to 8-4, and 39th. So we went up one extra spot with our win. That's good. I figured there'd be something to the conference championship, but as it turns out, we did not do well enough. I guess with this, it's only maybe the top two. And looks like we just didn't qualify, which is, it really sucks because, there's like three teams at 7-2, and Appalachian State, who, did we lose to them? Is that a good reason why we? Yeah, Appalachian State beat us. So I'm wondering if we beat Appalachian State in that game, we probably could have been in the conference championship. But for as solid of a season as we had, we just barely missed the playoffs there. Yeah, two of the four losses we had was to the two other teams in the conference championship. So we didn't qualify for that, but let's see if our bowl projections look like. Do we have one? All right, so we're up to Music City Bowl. We were in the Appalachian Bowl all the way up here, or Poinsettia Bowl, not Appalachian. Poinsettia Bowl. So we'll see. I think we're actually going to get ourselves a bowl game. That'll be nice. Let's see. Let's see if Music City Bowl is actually what we do here. This is our first bowl game. This is like what, 4 seasons? 3? I think it's our 3rd season, and we're finally getting ourselves a nice bowl game. Yeah, LeBron on the Lakers, missing the playoffs. Yeah, I think one of my favorite things about one of my favorite stats that happened after the Magic won their one and only playoff game in the first round. After they won game 1, they're like, by the way, fun fact, ever since the Dwight Howard trade, the Magic have won more playoff games than the Lakers. I'm like, oh man, it's like one of those like long run things where I got to sit here and think about it as like, God, did the Kobe Bryant, Dwight Howard, Steve Nash Lakers actually not? I couldn't remember if they made the playoffs or not. I guess they didn't, because I could have swore they at least maybe snuck in, but I guess they didn't, or maybe they did and they just got swept. All right, Music City Bowl against Georgia. Oof. A 6-6 Georgia though, so we're going to Nashville on New Year's Eve. Ooh. Charles got the John Mackey Award. All right, we got an award winner. That's good. All right, Georgia. Yeah, this is gonna be brutal. This is gonna be brutal. Do I even want to deal with this crap? This is gonna suck. This is our first bowl game. This is what we got to deal with. NCAA is working on altering the rules so student athletes gain compensation for their names, images, likenesses. Yeah, that'd be nice. Because I need to get more water soon. But yeah, if they do get that compensation, that would be nice to actually get college sports games back. Was that the UMass UGA game this year? There actually was a UMass UGA game. That's amazing. By the way, I love that there's someone in here named Matt Kenseth Forever. Hi, everybody. Reese Davis. I like your username, bud. I don't watch NASCAR that much, but Charlotte Hornets came at the very end of the regular season. They got destroyed by the Magic. Yeah, I know. I don't know what happened. The Magic just like found. They found. I don't know what they found. Someone, maybe Vucevic came across like a genie, and one of his wishes was they made the playoffs. All right. This isn't gonna be. I can't wait to just watch them march down the field on us. Oh, we stop them. Oh, shit. We stop them. All right. Oh, my God.
So let's see what the offense
This is still going to turn out the greatest, but we'll see. Oh, fuck. I need to get an Amazon Fire Stick at some point. I have a Roku Express, but I feel like an Amazon Fire Stick has a few more things that I can watch stuff on. I've busted out my Roku last night to watch the Iowa game, the Iowa Wild hockey game, and watch them get knocked out of the playoffs. But it worked well enough. But I've never used an Amazon Fire Stick. I don't know if there's anything that an Amazon Fire Stick has that I already get with my Roku. I would assume it's fine.
Could set some records along the way. I mean, that's secondary to the real work. First of all, you want to win the football game.
DJ Augustine. That's what he got from the genie. Yeah, DJ Augustine found the genie, and all of a sudden he started. We played November, scored touchdowns, something like 8 straight possessions. Ooh.
Now he tries to buy some time. Going long.
Go! Oh my God. I tried to control him, and I think that was my undoing right there.
He's at the 30.
Wow.
The 10.
Fuck me, huh? How did he get across, like, can we see the ridiculousness of the tackle shedding that he just did? Can we see the tackle shedding ridiculousness here? How many dudes just piled onto him and, like, what the hell kind of Three Stooges bullshit was that where 3 dudes leapt at him and only one actually meant anything? What the fuck? One guy hits another guy, so they both go flying, and the other dude just gets thrown to the ground. It's like, well, shit, I thought we at least had it. Thought we at least had the tackle, but I guess not.
It's going to be interesting now to see if this quarterback can put that last throw behind him.
They just gave the defense a gift by handing them the lead with that last interception.
The tab on that Game Fuel stuff is interesting. Oh, shit. I should have been able I should have tried planting my feet. I don't think I would have gotten the ball off, but I think I would have had at least a slightly better shot if I planted my feet rather than trying to throw the ball 10 yards off my back foot because my O-line wants me to just die. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah. There you go. That's some tackle shedding for you.
Getting him the ball in the passing game creates real havoc for the defense. There aren't many linebackers who can stay with him in coverage.
Come on, boys. Let's make this a game. I wonder if that's actually called... I bet you this isn't called the Music City Bowl. The fact that this is like the Music City Bowl in Nashville, there's no way it's called that anymore. Let's see, it's in Nashville, Tennessee, so I don't know what it could be. Oh, it's probably something lame. Like the Arby's Bowl or the Chick-fil-A Bowl. Now, I think the Chick-fil-A Bowl is actually in this game.
He's scrambling, throws to the tailback, incomplete.
The GoPro Bowl. Just throw in a large company who could afford a college bowl, and there you go. I'm waiting for the WWE Bowl. Of course, that's probably just called the XFL.
Well, this running back has great speed.
Perfectly cut screams.
But the coaches have told us
I've seen perfectly cut screams. I don't know if I've seen that one
being able to
exactly.
catch the ball out of the backfield. Here he gets hit, but he's got to be able to hold on to the ball.
Kind of surprising here that they didn't elect to punt. I don't agree with this call.
Of course we didn't elect to punt. We never... Oh, come on. No. Hold on to it. You had it. You had it. Oh, that was so good. It was so good until you didn't come down with it. This is gonna get dumb. This is gonna get dumb.
They need to show a little
I gotta put something up on the board.
Eating into this deficit, they could easily fall out of the game.
Nah, okay, that works. I actually meant to throw it to my running back, but I'll take that because he was a lot more open. All right, we'll try some running. Hey, Diamonds, what's up? Yeah, so I think people who enjoy coming to my streams might be a little bit more happier to know that hockey season is over for me. At least spending whole evenings paying attention to to Iowa hockey is done, at least for until like October. So that frees up a good chunk of my days. Wow, just let him just catch that one.
Nice play there to pick up the first down.
He did a great job of getting up in the air, ignoring the defenders, and coming down with the ball.
From the 35-yard line. First down.
Yeah, because then otherwise I would have spent my time. Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. Yeah, because otherwise I would have spent probably my Wednesday also watching the game, but don't gotta worry about that no more. It was just kind of sad to leave my friend's place the other night. It was just like, well, that's disappointing. Like, if they had a shootout, if they had some sort of, like, shootout that resulted in losing, or I was like, well, you know, they tried, they made some mistakes, but it was a good game, and we lost, and, you know, that. But, God, it's like they just gave up, or they just didn't try, and it's like, fuck. Somewhere after the first and second, somewhere after like the first and second shorthanded goal that they gave up, just killed them.
Great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line.
Wow, really? They've scored 2? Oh, yeah, that is right. One of those touchdowns was a defensive touchdown. So I'm sitting there thinking, it's like, God damn, have they only done 81 yards or 51 yards or something like that? Oh, Jimmy Richard. Jimmy Richard's been fairly quiet this season. Coming in clutch in the bowl game. Jimmy Richard has been sort of quiet, but he is coming back. This is his time.
He splits the uprights with the extra point.
There you go. It's a 7-point game.
4-yard drive and a touchdown's a result.
Brad, I love these kind of drives.
Now give it about 10 seconds. It's going to be a 14-point game again. We ain't going to stop more than once. Oh, my God. I don't know why I kind of went half Jim Ross right there. Oh, my God. We managed to stop them. I don't know how, but we managed to stop them. Oh, Jesus, the tackling. It's just... Oh, no, okay. I thought he fell down. I'm like, oh, that usually means injury. No, I'm fucked. Inside cross.
Ball on the 32.
Right there. You're right there. Jimmy Richard reminds me of the story when Stevie Richards almost got $1 million playing an NFL game. It was MLB. It was one of the. It was like 2K12. It was 2K12 or 2K13, and they did $1 million challenge. And the way it used to be, because they did it like 2 or 3 years, because MLB 2K was just dying a slow death at that point. So like. But I think by the time like 2K11 or 2K12 came around, 2K was like, all right, we're going to give $1 million away to the first person who can pitch a perfect game. And, you know, someone did it for 2K12. Nah, I think it was 2K11. Because I think they gave so little of a shit about 2K13, they didn't even announce that it was a thing. So 2K12 came around, and they did the same thing, and Stevie Richards was technically the first person to pitch a perfect game. But they did some weird rule thing where it was like, oh, it actually starts like a week after the game releases. I remember this because like I remember thinking with the MLB 2K games, I'm like, oh man, that'd be kind of cool to try to do the $1 million challenge, except MLB 2K's pitching was ass titties. But yeah, I think by the 2K12, Stevie Richards pitched a perfect game, had the video, had the proof, everything. And they said, oh no, it actually starts because 2K11, I feel like they were the small print changed it, where like the start date wasn't until a week after. Whereas opposed to 2K11, where it was just the game releases, the first person to do it wins. And then they changed it, and it was like, God, that sucks. That sucks for him. By the way, that interception sucked too. Maximum Football 2019. Yes, I was actually just talking about that. I think before you came in here. I was kind of excited about it because of the college football thing. I was much less excited about it to know that it's not on PC and there isn't team creation stuff. Like even the most basic stuff would be okay. But yeah, I don't even think they have that. It seems interesting, and I feel like I could at least give it my money. I don't know how much time I would spend on it, though, is the thing. Doug Funnies. That one, you know, one of them does drop kicks, one of them has pork chops, you know, it's fine. Oh, damn it. Yep, he got in front of it. Yeah, that sucks it's not on PC. Because, like, that was the first thing I looked for. Is I was like, it's on PC, right? I can, like, make my own teams, right? And then it's like, nah, Xbox and PS4. I'm like, oh, that's dumb.
Let's see if he can shake off that pick that he tossed last time out.
I mean, I know they've come a long way in the last 2 years. I remember seeing back when it was Canadian football. It was like, dude, this game sucks. This game sucks. And then they came out with a shitload of patches, and it's like, all right, it's like halfway decent. But yeah, because I used to give it shit 2 years ago when it was Canadian football and it just came out. And it was like I used to give it shit because it's, what's its name, Wintergreen or Evergreen or something like that. Winter Valley, I think is what it is. And they, you know, their original Maximum Football game was just ass. It was just, I used to play it because it was just about the only thing that had arena football on PC. But it was just ass. It's like, man, why do I put up with this? And then they came out with Canadian football, and someone's like, you got to stop shitting on Maximum Football, man. They're trying. And I was like, fuck, whatever. But, yeah, last couple of years, it seems like it's actually been pretty good. So it's that EA mentality saying that PC is the minority for sports games, like NBA Live is not on PC. I don't give a shit that NBA Live isn't on PC because NBA Live just sucks. I do give a shit that NHL isn't on PC. I do want NHL on PC. I don't give too much of a shit that Madden's on it because Madden's not good. I'm at a point now, if I want to play NFL football, I'll just pop in 2K5.
This is kind of a surprising call right here.
I'll just play 2K5 again, because why not? Oh, come on, Jimmy! No, you were supposed to come in clutch.
And they get it back for their offense.
Hey, it's the last game of the season.
I will say not to shit on anybody. Oh shit, that's not the button I want.
Ball on the 41.
I will say not to shit on any developers further, because I gave Winter Valley a good beating when Canadian football was a thing because I thought it was ass.
And he tackles him hard at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, NBA 2K is on PC. That's great. I like NBA 2K on PC. But yeah, I don't think they'll do NBA Live on PC. I was surprised enough that they put Madden back on PC. Too bad the game was ass. But yeah.
It's still only the second quarter. We got a lot of
last great
football
NBA Live
left.
game. Oh yeah, NBA Live. Yeah, that was back when I actually played NBA Live. I think they were actually on a good run up to like NBA Live 10. I think they actually. I remember having both NBA Live 10 and NBA 2K10. And NBA 2K10 was when I finally started like really playing the 2K basketball games, and I never really turned back. But NBA Live 10 really had something going. And then they decided to like change it up, and it was like NBA Elite 11. And then it just completely fell on its face. But yeah, I don't want to shit on any more developers, but I think if you're waiting for Gridiron Champions to come out next year, I think you'll either A, be disappointed, or B, be waiting longer than next year. Have they said anything about how the game is developing so far? Because as far as I knew, they hadn't even found people to make it yet. There's a lot of concept art and 3D renders and a lot of things that look really nice when you're trying to possibly like kickstart something. But when you're less than 2 years away from supposed to be a release date, as far as I know, they didn't have hardly anything that seems indicative of actually putting out a halfway decent product. Shit! That was a bad idea. I hit the button and I was like, as soon as I hit the button, I was like, nope. Fuck it, why not? Let's go full fuck it mode with 4 verts. Good old 4 verts. I think actually someone will get open. Oh my God. Thank you. I do want to hurry up. Even though we got less than 2 minutes. Even though we still got just below 2 minutes. It's not that bad, though. Come on. Oh, my God. I was trying to turn him around and get in front of that dude because I knew that there was a possibility he was going to do that. And I hit the button, but I couldn't turn him around in time, and that's what happens. And there you go. Right at the end. Oh my God, did he really? To end the goddamn half. What a way to end the half. Holy shit. Kick return touchdown to end the half. Just when I'm sitting here about ready to throw a pity party about how bad I am against this team, they go and push the momentum going into the half like that. Who knows, we might get one sooner than that. Yeah, you never know. 102 yards. God damn. I should have just let him do it. Oh shit, what am I doing? I was just sitting for no reason. At least they got me 10 yards, so that's a start. Oh, there you go. Oh, no, he got me.
That play was going nowhere.
Yeah, give a lot of credit to the defense here.
But yeah, I'm hoping that at least if they're going to do maximum football, at least they'll do, halfway decent job. I think they'll need to flesh out their franchise on regular football, flesh out their college deal.
And down he goes.
Who knows? Maybe by the time that Gridiron Champions does happen, Maximum Football will have figured out college football already. We won't have to worry about it. Although, yeah, that not being on PC, so people can't really modify the game, it's kind of a killer. And their AI, they're not AI, UI, their user interface has been pretty lackluster.
Good open field tackle. They pick up good yardage that time.
I've never been a big fan of their user interface. I hope they change it up here soon. I really do. The one thing I will give Axis, I think does a very good job with their presentation. I think their gameplay still is kind of lackluster, which isn't surprising, honestly. But I think the things that they've at least figured out really well is their presentation and their user interface. I think both those things are extremely well done. I think they've kind of figured that out. They just need to get a little bit more on not having the game broken.
There's a play fake. Here they come.
Get it out. Oh, shit. Oh! All right. Well, I'll take minus 4 yards. There's their FCS teams in 14. Yeah. When did they give up FCS teams? Was that like 11? I think in NCAA football 11 for the PS2 they still had FCS teams. I don't know when they gave it up on the new consoles though. Boston accent ranked second sexiest in America. What is it, like a Texas accent maybe? I feel like a southern accent would be considered like the sexiest. I can't believe Boston's considered the sexiest though. Is it because of the accent or is it because of people like Mark Wahlberg? Someone's been watching Good Will Hunting and just like, oh yeah, fucking Matt Damon. It's like, is it because of Matt Damon or because of his accent?
And he converts the extra point.
Putting all the FCS teams in the FBS and vice versa. That was actually something I thought about before I started playing this game again. Oh, shit. Before I started playing this game again, that was something I thought about doing, was playing NCAA Football 11, because I went and physically bought, I found a copy at my game and hobby store, like a local, like, you know, retro game hobby store. And I bought it, and then I burned it onto my computer so that I could play it on my PS2 emulator. And it's actually quite fun. It's quite a fun game. I suck at it, though. Suck at it even worse than this game. Like, if you ever seen me bad at this game, it's nothing compared to playing NCAA 11 for the PS2. Oh my god. But yeah, I saw that it's like, oh yeah, you just take all the FCS teams, plug them into FBS. I thought about doing like a legacy or a franchise or whatever the fuck they called it back then. Doing that where I just plug in the FCS teams and then maybe like make, you know, 10 or 12. I think it maxed out at like 12 created teams. I don't think there were FCS teams in the PS3 360 versions. Okay, so they probably stopped around that point then. But yeah, the PS2 version of NCAA 11 did have the FCS teams. And I thought it was kind of cool that, yeah, you can, pretty sure you could change the teams over. And then you could create about 12 more teams to put in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, shit. Damn it. That was there. We were there. We had it. We had first down. That was first down. God damn it. I say no punts. I mean no punts. We need to have things together here. We need to do this. Shotgun pass, buddy. What are we going to do? Fuck it. Just fuck it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, God, that's way too far.
The defense was waiting on that one. They've seen plays like that all season long. They came up with a great stop.
That's all right. You know what? We scored. Oh, shit. That's not what I want to do. We scored 21 points on Georgia, which I think is better than could be asked of us. I feel like we still could have done better, but you know what? I'll take 21 points against Georgia of all teams. I don't care that they're 6-6. They're still like A+ level team. NCAA Football 06 is the last game that had FCS teams. 07 onwards on 7th gen didn't have FCS teams. Okay. Oh shit. Can you Here, I'm gonna let my team return. I'm gonna let the AI return it. Because I don't trust me. I trust them more than me, considering they did get a kick return touchdown last time. Is this it? Are we going full who gives a shit mode now? That's 60 yards right there. 42. Oh. Less yards than I thought. I should have let it go a little bit further.
So let's see how the defense responds.
All right, let's see if we can get a touchdown right here. Let's see if someone is available for a touchdown right here. Come on, buddy. Uh-oh. Interception? Nope. I wonder if I just stopped playing this and played arena football.
And they make the stop around the 14-yard
just
line.
pretended it was college arena. Is that something? I want to see college arena football. I want to see the kids who get cut from the regular football team. They just do a college arena football.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 14.
They can try to weave in their schedule between the basketball games.
A huge Huge play, and
Damn
now
it.
they're in a great position to score.
I don't know when you could do it because, you know, arena football is usually a spring into summer sport.
Watch
So,
out for a pass play when you're in a goal line D. Touchdown.
get in.
And that's his
So, like, you'd
second
have to
touchdown
use
of the
the basketball stadium, the basketball arena. And if you definitely have a basketball arena, you're not going to be able to, like, interweave
And he hits the PAT.
too many of those games in, I think.
5-play, 74-yard drive.
Well,
And
it's
the
a small
result,
market
7
Zion wants
points.
to play for a
This
big market
quarterback has
team
really
like the Knicks.
demonstrated a tremendous amount of ability and leadership.
Yeah. So they'll get Zion for like, or maybe it's one of those things that maybe he pulls like a what was it, Patrick Ewing? Was it Patrick Ewing who said he wasn't going to play for a small team, and like when the Knicks won the draft, it was like, oh yeah, nope. It's just he's just going to be like, no, I refuse. I don't want to
They're
sign.
ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the
Zion
last
pulls
one,
a Kobe,
which ended
hitting
in a
the ones is
touchdown.
boring. Is that possibly a thing? I haven't even, I don't know if you're just being, like, if you're just saying things or if that's actually been talked about.
At the 48.
I wouldn't mind New Orleans being relocated back to Seattle, though. I'd love to see the Seattle Sonics again. I don't know if they'd still call it that. I feel like for the sake of nostalgia, they should.
First and 10. Ball on the 48.
Yeah, the Sonics were actually one of the teams that I was thinking about rebranding now that I could do it in 2K14. Ah, shit! That really, I don't know what happened. I should have lasered it more. He probably should have had that. Let's try 4 verts again, because we don't really have anything to lose at this point. Why not? God, he just keeps getting right in the way. God damn. Seattle needs a basketball team. Unfortunately, the NBA has no plans to expand.
Third down now, and they need to get it inside
I
the
guess I
42.
don't blame them. At least we're getting an NHL team. It's amazing to me because I think that NHL teams are probably making less money than NBA teams, and yet they're the ones expanding to like
He
Vegas
came
and
up with a
Seattle.
fantastic interception there.
Well, you know the
Keep
quarterback is
throwing
kicking
interceptions.
himself for that one.
I
He
really
just
should
made the
just
wrong
give up.
read.
Really, there's a point I really should just give up. There you go. But at this point, why not just keep going? Maybe we could at least get some decent yards out of some of this stuff. Just being stupid. Wow, really? You're just gonna let him do that, huh? I hate the fact that he faded so far by the sideline because he probably could have gotten an extra 10 yards or so, depending on how fast he was.
First and 10 with the defense trying to regroup after giving up the big pass.
Oh, he's got him. That's damn it! If he didn't dive, that'd have been a touchdown. That would have been a touchdown. We're on the 7. Stick is usually not a 7-yard line thing. It's usually like a 4-yard line thing. Maybe we can make it work anyway. There you go.
They had a mismatch and exploited it for the score.
I mean, I know we're going to lose, but I don't mind the fact that we're still putting up yards and still putting up some touchdowns. I want people to at least remember who we are, you know, before I inevitably decide to leave. I haven't even looked and seen like where I might go. I might end up leaving next year depending on what happens. After a successful year and a bowl game or at least got up some decent points on Georgia. There's got to be some 2-star schools calling me. I think the NHL, half-ass think the NHL is waiting for a team like Arizona and Florida to fold. I'm kind of surprised Arizona hasn't folded at this point. Florida, I thought Florida was at least doing half decent. Should name the team the Seattle Supersonics plus the original records will be returned to Seattle as well. Records from 2008 present will be kept by OKC. That'd be kind of neat.
Second down now.
Although it would really fuck up NBA 2K, who it's like all-time Oklahoma City Thunder teams, and like most of them are Seattle Sonics guys. It's like, yeah, I remember all-time Oklahoma City Thunder guard Gary Payton. I would like to see a rebranded Sonics team. That'd be nice. Yeah, I am surprised though that Arizona's still going. I thought that they were probably going to be folding soon. Maybe not like soon, but I heard they might have been. That was not actually who I thought about passing to. There was another guy who was much more open than he was, and I just completely screwed the pooch on that one. Let's do curls. I can at least get first down. I at least want a successful fourth down conversion. Can I at least get that much? There you go. That's a successful fourth down conversion. I wonder what jersey patch the Seattle team would get. Maybe Amazon. Yeah, that'd be kind of dope. I wonder if someone would like try to buy out their team name. With as many upstart tech companies as there are in Seattle, you'd think that there would be like, you know, it's like, okay, the Seattle NHL team is going to be bought out, like kind of like with the when the Mighty Ducks were formed, and Disney owned them. I don't know if Disney still owns them, but yeah, when it was the Anaheim Mighty Ducks, Amazon could buy one. Isn't Microsoft in Seattle as well? There's a lot of tech companies in Seattle, as far as I remember.
Nice pitch and catch for the first down. And he's tackled at the 26. And for Coleman, he's the new NCAA
former New Orleans
record
Hornets and
holder
former
for
Charlotte
passing
Bobcats.
yards.
Oh, when the New Orleans Hornets became a thing, did the Bobcats just have the Bobcat stuff? Honestly, if I was the New Orleans Hornets, if I was the Hornets and we were coming back to Charlotte as the Charlotte Hornets, I too would want to forget that there was a team in Charlotte called the Bobcats.
Quick shot to the tight end, and he can't pull it in.
You're like, what about the Charlotte Bobcats? Like, what do you mean, what about the Charlotte Bobcats? You're the Hornets. The New Orleans Hornets can keep all that. We're just going to pretend there was no Charlotte team here once they moved.
Second down. He's going to try and scramble.
Oh, shit. Got it. Okay, 5 yards. Stick is usually where I can go with this one. It's a lot of people scrunched up in one area, though. There you go. Oh, did he not break the plane? I thought he broke the plane. Damn it, that's like a guarantee. All right, just shove your way inside, goddammit. You got this. You got this. There you go. Boeing, Starbucks. Starbucks would be interesting. I feel like the Seattle Starbucks might be a little bit weird. Boeing would be interesting, but there's so many Jets names in sports. I don't think they would do the Seattle Jets. All right. You know, not terrible. Could have done better, but I think we could have done a lot worse. Only 5 interceptions. Only 5 interceptions. So ultimately, we had an okay day, considering all things considering. That was the start of the game. That was the first touchdown of the game to set the pace. Was 3 guys going after one Georgia dude on a pick 6, and then just. Once in a while, time to be better than the Pelicans. The original Hornets records are returned to Charlotte. The records from 2012 to 2013 are covered in New Orleans, and the Charlotte Bobcats rebranded as the current Hornets. Starbucks sponsor for the Seattle Supersonics. I would love to see a Seattle Supersonics with a Starbucks like sponsorship, because I would love to see their playoff cry. Like, you know, it's like Toronto's "We the North" and, you know, Milwaukee's "Fear the Deer." Seattle's is like, "Our coffee won't spill." I don't know. Skill trees. One more kitchen sink, extra 100 points. We now have 200 extra points. 700 points can go to people. That's level 16. We need to get to level 20. So the next bits, I don't know what the next bits are going to be. Locked recruits, maybe? I don't know. Usually I like to give up on guys even when they're locked. Pipelines. You know what? I'll probably do pipelines. That's probably the next thing. Pipeline states, I think, definitely help. So that'll probably be what I work on. Royal treatment, I'm not so concerned about because I feel like most of the time those extra points aren't going to be massive. But yeah, I think I'll do pipelines before anything. Either way, hey, 8-5 record. That's definitely beyond a winning record. I will take that. So we'll get to the end of bowl season and see where we sit afterwards. Solid enough game. We kind of kept up with them a little bit. You know, we lost only by 21. I gotta say, we at least did halfway okay. Score ended up looking like an indoor football game. Yeah, there is a Chick-fil-A bowl. Let's think. What other startups should have a bowl game? GoPro, a Fitbit bowl. You think Fitbit would sponsor like a something like that? Like the Fitbit Final Four. I can't wait for it to become like economically viable for like marijuana companies to start sponsoring them. Can't wait for the Cannabis Bowl. Let's see. Coleman got the record for passing yards in a season, so that's good. Previously, 5,833. He got 5,873. Jesus, all right. Charles beat the individual season record. 2060 was original. He got 2377. Solid. Coleman, the school season record. Oh, did we get like an NCAA record? I just realized that. Yeah, 39-19. Oh, my God. He destroyed the school. Oh, okay. So I think he just got a new NCAA record. I think Coleman just broke an NCAA record. Because now we're at the school record in a passing yards in a season. He obliterated that. Holy shit. School in his career. Oh, is he done? Hey, Jack, what's up? There you go. Beat it by... looks like 1,800 yards. That's pretty good. School in a season, passing touchdowns, 34 originally. He got 42. Only question is what city we get an NBA team. Seattle will be on the west. Who would be on the east? Probably like St. Louis, maybe. St. Louis could be one. I don't think Nashville's big enough for it since they already got Memphis. I don't know. Maybe they could just... instead of moving, they just create a Seattle team. I don't know. No, because if they moved, I don't know how it would work. Charles, school receptions. Jesus, he destroyed it. He destroyed his own record. And then school career receptions, destroyed that. School season receiving yards, destroyed that. School career receiving yards, destroyed that. Leaving an impact in UMass. And that is the end of the season officially. So where do we sit in the championship contender conversation here? We end it considered 55th in the nation. So that's quite good. I like that. It's actually interesting the Appalachian State's all the way up here in 31st. But there you go. 8-5 record, not bad. And yeah, I think we did okay. Let's see how everything went here. Man, dude. Stanford just destroyed Mid-Tennessee State. They should just give Seattle Memphis' team. Nobody will notice. Virginia Tech destroyed Troy. Not like I can say much. We kind of got destroyed too, but we put up a lot of numbers. So what do we have for the big ones? Georgia Tech won the national championship from Indiana. Pretty close game. Appalachian State was in the GoDaddy Bowl, destroyed Toledo. Iowa was in the BBVA Compass Bowl, where they destroyed Washington State. Cotton Bowl had Kentucky, number 14 Kentucky, barely beat out TCU. Ohio State beating Connecticut in the Orange Bowl. Sugar Bowl had Texas beating Navy. Fiesta Bowl had Florida State beat Florida. Oh damn, that'd be crazy. I love the fact that there's so many at-large bids, and then you get crazy things like Florida State, Florida in a bowl game. And then Texas A&M beating Notre Dame in the Rose Bowl. So, pretty good stuff there. Alabama all the way down to the Capital One Bowl. They did end up beating Northwestern, though. It's crazy that Kentucky's that far up, though. All right, there you go. Yeah, so on the stream, I'll continue going through the off-season stuff, but I'm going to at least cut this off for YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. The end of the season here, we'll have the off-season stuff afterwards, including possibly, depending on who offers, might try to change schools and move on. So we'll see what happens there. So thank you, and I will see you